The biggest lie in Canadian real estate is one that I've been spreading too. And that lie is that my marketplace here in Surrey, BC has experienced record low inventory over the last year, causing house prices to rise out of control. But I'm going to fess up today right here in this video and tell you the real deal. That's right, it's time for me to start telling the truth. And truthfully, I want you to know that the best way you can help me grow this channel is by clicking the like button. I work really hard on this information to try and keep you up to date on both Surrey, provincial, BC, and Canadian real estate. And in return, you can help me promote and get this information out to more people just by clicking that thumbs up. And of course, if you would like to stay up to date on the market, please make sure to subscribe. And please stick around to the end of this video where I will tell you how you can connect with me if you are indeed looking for some advice on your next step in real estate, whether or not that be with your principal residence or even an investment property. But again, more on that at the end of the video. And now I'm going to finally tell you the truth about the housing shortage myth. You see, we have a measurement here in the real estate industry to gauge whether or not we are going to see house prices increase, stay flat, or start to decline. That measurement is called months of inventory. Simply put, it's just a division of the amount of current listings on the market at any point in time divided by how many homes sold just last month. This calculation considers that if no more properties came to the market starting today, the then calculated months of inventory would tell you how long the market would last at its current absorption rate before it completely ran out of properties. So for example, one area has 3 homes for sale. Last month, 1 home sold. You have 3 months of inventory. This number is always moving. And just for a point of reference, currently in my marketplace across the entire Fraser Valley region, that number is currently sitting below 1 month of supply.
From Delta to Mission.
And in every single asset class, a seller's market is when prices are going up between 0 and 3 months of supply. A balanced market is 4 to 6 months of supply, and we should just expect that prices to be going totally balanced or flat. And anything over 7 months of supply means that you can expect prices will be coming down. And if you get over 10 or more months of supply, they should be coming down quite quickly. And that's why we call it a buyer's market, because every day that you're in the market as a buyer, things are just getting cheaper, which is better for the buyer. So in my marketplace here, where we have between 3 and 4 weeks of supply across the entire marketplace, we are so heavily into a seller's market that it's not uncommon for a townhouse owner to gain $1,000 worth of equity every single day they own their home, which is nuts. So this is why all of us in the real estate industry say that we have record low inventory and that there is absolutely nothing out there for our buyers to buy. And after a little research looking at the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board's most recent statistic package release, I determined that, well, that was a lie. The truth of the matter is that 2021 as a whole in the year had more real estate inventory come to the market than any other year previous. And I can prove it just by looking at the numbers. Let's start off by comparing first to 2016. Now, if you remember, that was a year that the market absolutely went crazy. In 2016, there were nearly 24,000 sales across the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. However, during that year, almost 35,000 homes were listed for sale on the MLS. And as I said, that was a crazy busy year. It was a banner year and prices basically doubled. That trend continued in 2017 with over 22,000 sales. However, that year active listings dropped to just over 32,000. But in late 2018 and for sure 2019, the market changed. Properties started coming onto the MLS system, but they would not sell and they would just sit for a while. And this means the months of inventory started to increase. In 2018, sales plunged to about 15.5, but listings remained very close to the same amount as the previous year at over 32,000. In 2019, sales remained about the same, just under 15.5 this time, but the listings coming on still remained relatively high at 30,500. But at the beginning of 2020, as we all know, interest rates were absolutely slashed as the government decided to start handing out some of your money to everybody else. And so sales started to increase again, and so did listings. In 2020, almost 20,000 home sales happened, which was obviously a large increase from the previous couple of years. However, The listings didn't actually increase that much, sitting still under 32,000. But then 2021 happened and sales jumped up to over 27,000 sales within the year. But get this, there was a record-breaking 35,629 listings taken over the same period. That's right, more properties came to the market on the MLS than any other previous year on record, thus making it an absolute lie that we don't have any inventory. How can we have no inventory when we've had more inventory than ever before? The truth of the matter is that our market has changed from having no inventory to having fast inventory. The term fast inventory means that plenty of properties are actually coming to the market. They're just being snapped up as fast as they come to the market by very willing buyers. Right now, we're at a spot where most properties are selling within 7 days. And if they've been on the market for 14 days, that seems like an eternity. So what's the moral of the story? Well, if you want to purchase a home currently in my marketplace here in Surrey, BC, or the Fraser Valley, you need to put yourself in a position to act fast in order to secure your purchase. And as I alluded to at the beginning of this video, if you are having trouble navigating your way into or out of this crazy market, you can book a call with me right down below in the description with just a few simple clicks. And if you're a new agent in the business looking for a mentor, you can apply to my mentorship program just down below in the description as well. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you would like to stay up to date on my listings and other happenings, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Please let me know what you think down below about this concept of fast inventory rather than no inventory. Make sure you check out a playlist while you're here on the channel, and we'll see you in a couple of days.